Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Tracy and I'm excited to be back with you. It's been a little while since we've had a new workout and I'm excited to bring this one to you today. I have a full body workout for you, HIIT style workout. It's going to be a 15-minute workout. Now, if you've only got 15 minutes today, you can knock out the 15 minutes with me and then bail and get on with what you need to get done today. If you have time, I am going to run through it a second time, making it a solid 30-minute workout. We'll be working HIIT style, which means we'll work for 45 seconds, take a 15-second rest, and then move right into the next exercise that we're going to be doing. We're going to start on legs, move to upper body, finish with abs, and remember, if you've got those 15 minutes, you'll hit everything. And then we'll do it all over again, and then call it a day. We'll do a little bit of stretching at the end, do a little bit of warm-up here at the beginning. Let's talk gear. What do you need for this workout? Now, you can do this entire workout with just a pair of weights. All right, whatever you've got. Now, we are going to have some bicep curls in here, and we're going to have some tricep extensions. So whatever you're going to use, make sure that you're able to do those moves with it. If you have access to some more gear than just one pair of dumbbells, I'm going to tell you what I'm using. Get out whatever it is that you've got that you think you might want to use for this workout. As far as dumbbells go, I have 10 and 15 pound dumbbells. I also have 5-pound weight plates and 2.5-pound weight plates. The weight plate moves can be done with dumbbells, or one of them you might not even want to use a weight at all for it. I've also got a resistance band over here for the leg extensions. I've got my balance trainer here. Not my balance trainer, my challenger bar here. This one is literally for just stabilizing myself on the single leg squats in case I need it, because I don't have a couch or a bookshelf nearby. You might want a couch or a bookshelf nearby if you think you might need it for balance purposes. And then I have one bigger 15-pound weight that's a round weight plate. Is that a necessary thing? No, you could totally use the 15-pound dumbbell for the move I'm going to be doing with that one. I just want to demonstrate that there are other things that you can use that distribute the weight a little bit differently and make the move work your body in a different way. All right, so different equipment works your body in a different way, and it's great to mix things up. So I'm just going to show you some variety here in our workout. All right, I've covered gear, I've covered timing. I think that's all the things. So I'm going to hit the start button, and you'll have 10 seconds before we get started. So if you're missing anything, if you need to go grab equipment, hit pause, go grab what you need. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water, and we are going to start in with our warm-up. We'll start with some good high knees. As y'all know, I love to start my workouts with high knees just because it gets the blood pumping, it gets the muscles warm, it gets your brain ready for a workout and all that super happy fun stuff. So without further ado, get your watches ready. Here we go. I'm going to hit the timer. Boom. Start the watch. Here we go. High knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Get them pumping. All right. Get those knees up as high as you can get them. Drive them up towards your chest. All right. Now, remember your modification for this one. Just march it out. All right. If marching, nope. If high knees is a little bit too much bounce for you, go ahead and modify that down if you need to. Here we go. We got 22 seconds left. Modifications are the key to a successful workout. All right. As soon as you start feeling like it is too much, like your form is failing, you need to modify a move. If ever you need 5 seconds, if ever you need help modifying moves, hit me up on the socials, right? Here we go, 15-second rest. Hit me up on Instagram, TMagFit. You can find me on my TMagFit Facebook page, and I'm happy to help you with any modifications. All right, here we go. We're gonna be kneeling down. Get down here on the ground with me. All right, we're gonna stretch out our hips here. So we're gonna be kneeling down here, and I want you to lean into that front leg, hold it for a couple seconds, and bring it back. Squeeze your butt as you're doing this. Squeeze these glutes, and bring it back. We're getting our booties warmed up. We're getting our hips stretched out here. Hold for 2 and bring it back. Lean the weight into the heel of your front foot and squeeze that back glute. Good. Squeeze those hamstrings. Feel that all the way down the front of your leg here. Good. We have 12 seconds left on this move. And then we're going to switch sides. Get the other side warmed up as well. Excellent work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Switch legs. My right leg's gonna come forward, my left leg's gonna go back. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Taking our break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Keep those hips nice towards the front, all right? Keep them parallel to the front of your room, wherever it is that you are. All right, good. Try not to let them turn this way, all right? We want to keep them this way so that that stretch goes right down the front of your hip. If this move bothers your knee, you can elevate this and just lean into the stretch this way, all right? So it's sort of like you're doing a lunge without the knee being bent. Keep that leg straight, just lean forward into this, and you feel that stretch right down the front of your hip, all right? Again, that's if your knee is hurting, or if you just want to do it this way. I'll be quite honest with you, I actually prefer doing this move this way. It feels like I get a better stretch, but it can be done either way. All right, here we go. We're on our 15-second break. Next move up is inchworms. So we're gonna be starting, I'm gonna demonstrate it real quick. We're gonna hinge at the hips, lean forward, crawl out to a plank, and then come back. So crawl out to your plank here. If you want, you can add in a push-up. I like doing a push-up there. Crawl back, stand it up. I like doing the push-up here just because it warms up my shoulders, my back, and my chest a little bit more. I promise that there are no push-ups in today's exercises. There are planks. So you're gonna have to be down here in this push-up position at some point. All right, good, here we go. But I did not include any actual push-ups in today's workout. Excellent. As you're getting down into this plank position, make sure you're coming all the way flat. Squeeze your glutes here for a second, and then bring it back in. Even if you're not doing that push-up, right? I'll show you, I want you to come out here like this, squeeze those glutes, bring it back in. Awesome job, here we go. One more move. In our warm-up, we're gonna do some jumping jacks just to keep our heart rates up a little bit, get some range of motion in our arms. 3, 2, and 1. Throw our shoulders, here we go, ready? Get some jumping jacks here. Now, modification for this one. If you need, step it out, all right? If jumping is not something that works for you, here's your modification. Step it. Good. I'm gonna try and remember to show you mods for all of these things. Here we go. Good. Watch those knees. Try to keep them nice and straight and not caving in like that. Which also has to do with your foot position, right? Don't let your feet turn in when you're doing this. Keep them straight forward. Woo. There we go. All right, 8 seconds. Almost there, it's time for work. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pick up your pair of weights. Squats are up first. We're gonna do some in and out squats, and they're gonna look like this. Now, you can do this with one weight in between your hands. Right here. I'm gonna show you with 2. All right, so we're gonna start with a normal hips distance apart with your feet. Squat it down, bring it up. Now, leave your left foot planted. Turn your leg out so that we're now in a wide squat. All right, so feet are parallel. And on this one, my feet are pointed out at a 45-degree angle outwards. Bring it back. In and out. Good. So here, working quads on the way down, glutes and hammies on the way up, hitting the inner thighs on this one, all right? So we're getting all the things here. We're just like nailing the legs on this move. Told you, I gotta hit it all in this time. All right, that move's done. Throw on it's called a resistance band. Throw on a resistance band for the hip extensions that we're about to do. You can do this without a resistance band. I wanna up the ante for myself. All right, so your first hip extension, right leg's gonna come forward, then it's gonna come out to the side, then you're gonna go backwards, like 45-degree angle. We're not going straight back. Forward with your quads, side, using your hips, leading with that with that ankle bone, and then back at the 45, leading with the heel. Lead with the toe, lead with the ankle, lead with the heel. Try and keep that weight centered over the non-moving leg, right? Over that stationary leg. This would be a move where it would be totally acceptable to have that balance point here to help you maintain your stability through that move. All right, here we go. Ready? On the other side now. Same thing. So this could look like this, right? If you're using something for balance, please put very little weight on it. I am literally just touching it with my fingertips because the work should be happening in your legs, not in your arms. Good. So all the weight is on my stationary leg. Whoop, forgot where I was going. And my glute, this glute is contracted, is nice and tight. You're gonna feel that in the stationary glute as well as in the leg that is moving. Forward, lead with the ankle, lead with the heel. Good, 10 more seconds. Ankle, heel. Try not to lean over. See, that's the problem with having a balance source, is your tendency is gonna be to try and lean over into that. Try to keep yourself upright. Don't let yourself do that. All right, actually, where am I going? You stay here. I'm gonna leave this balance source here in case I need it. We are gonna get into some one leg squats. Now, I'm gonna show you the full move, and I want you to keep going with it if you've got it. Then I'm gonna show you how to modify. So I'm gonna start here, all right? I'm gonna squat down, bring it up, bicep curl, press. All right, 3-point move. Squat it, curl it, and press it. If this is too much, this is a lot. This is a 3-part move. I told you it was gonna be simple. This is the most complicated move we've got. If this is too much, take out the arm stuff. We have arm sets. Just do these squats. If doing this with the weight is too much, ditch your weight. Just focus on the squat here. Keep your heel on the ground. Keep your knee in line with your second and third toe, right? And just get down as deep in there as you can. If you can only come down here, that's fine. You've got to work your way up to it. All right, here we go. Other side, same move, same mods, all right? Get rid of the arm stuff. This is the leg set. So the leg is the dominant muscle that we want to be using and working here, right? Working our quads, working our glutes and our hamstrings a ton. Here we go. Down, curl it, and press it. Good. If you can get the whole thing in there, do it. If you need to go with a lighter weight, do it. Do what you need to do to make this workout what you need it to be. This is your workout, not mine. All right? I'm giving you a basis to go off of here, and you need to make it yours. Here we go. All of us have different needs, different fitness goals, so it's totally fine to modify, adjust, add things, subtract things. Get it done. Just get it done. Here we go. Give me one more. All right, and we are into arms. Already we are into our arm set. That was 5 leg moves. Quick sip. All right, check that heart rate if you have the ability to do so. Make sure it's in the zone you want it to be. Here we go. We're gonna go down for 2 deadlifts here. Make sure on a deadlift, we're hinging from the waist, keeping our back nice and straight. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. 1, 2. On this third one, pause at the bottom, and I want you to bring those weights back in for a row. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then bring it back up, all right? Deadlift for 1, 2, and then we're gonna row it up. Row 1 and 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You should feel that in between those shoulders. 1, that might be 3, I lost track, sorry I was talking. Pretend there's a pencil in between those shoulder blades, and you're trying to squeeze it and hold that pencil in place. All right, there we go, time's up on that one. All right, now, I'm gonna show you this one without a weight first, and then I'm gonna try adding in a weight. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it through an entire set of this with a weight. So ready, we're gonna try it. It's gonna look like a jumping jack, right? Start with the hands out here. We're gonna come up like a normal jumping jack, only halfway. Next one, come forward and halfway. Up, forward. Go slow until you get the hang of it. Yes, I had to practice this before this workout to make sure that I could do this move. All right, now, I'm gonna take these 2.5-pound weight plates. I'm gonna try doing this with weights in my hands to add a little bit more to my shoulders and my back and my abs, if we're being quite honest. Good. Good, good, good. Keep the air going. Keep breathing. Good. Almost there. 2 and 1. All right, nicely done. Let's get on with it. Pick up the weight again. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. This curl is gonna happen at the bottom here. So we're gonna step back. I'm gonna step back with my right foot here. Then I'm gonna curl it up and then bring it back. Right side only. Right foot moves, right hand curls. Keep the weight centered between your feet. Make sure that the weight on the front foot is balanced through the entire foot and not over the balls of your feet, right? And then you kind of want to press up through the heel to make sure that you're activating those glutes on the way up. This is another dual move, right? So we're getting some arms in here, but we're also hitting the legs again. Legs are big fat burning muscles, guys. The more you work them, the more calories you will burn. You get more calories on a leg day than you do on an arm day, all right? Here we go, other side. So now my left arm and left leg are gonna be moving. Right leg is gonna be stationary, and the right leg's doing all the leg work. Pun fully intended. Here we go. All right, step it back, curl, oh, lost my balance there. Don't do that. All right, squeeze those glutes, hold that balance, much better. Bring it back. If you wanna up the game a little bit here, don't let that leg touch the ground. The toe, don't let the left toe touch the ground. Bring it up, bring it straight back. Keep the weight on that right foot the entire time. Make it do all the work. Good job. 18 seconds. Again, this is a move you may possibly want a balance thing for, but I would encourage you to try it without, all right? Your feet should be in a ski line path here, right? Not like a balance beam. That will make your balance a lot harder. Think about your feet being on a train track, on parallel train tracks here. All right, got both sides there. I'm gonna try these tricep curls, nope, extensions with 10 pounders. I've got the 5 pounders on backup. Here's what it's gonna look like. Here we go, ready? Starting, bent over, hinged from the waist, right? Straight arms, bring these straight back. That's gonna get right in between your shoulder blades. Now bring them in and extend it out with those triceps. Straight down, straight back, bend it up, tricep extensions. There we go. All right, straight back, get in between those shoulders, and here we're getting into those triceps, right? You should feel that all in the back of your arms here. Your modification here is lighter weights. If any sort of weight is too much, do this without a weight. Do it with a water bottle. Do it with a book. Do it with one of your kids' toys. All right, we're into abs, y'all. We're already into abs. If you're only here with me for 15 minutes, you're in the final stretch. If you're here for the long haul, we have one more whole round through this, but we're almost halfway through. Standing obliques. So we're gonna stand with our feet in a wide stance, about 45-degree angle in those feet, and I want you to bring your knee up to touch your elbow, and try to hold it there for a sec before you come back. Hold, bring it back. Squeeze the standing glutes, right? That's gonna help with your balance. Don't step on your dumbbells like I keep doing over here. Good. Squeeze it in. You should feel it in the oblique. All right, we're doing a standing oblique crunch here. All right, good. Keep your hips and upper torso here facing the front. All the motion should be coming from your legs and the tilt. All right, ready? Next up, what's next? Ooh, one of my faves. All right, I'm using the 15 pounder for this guy just because I think it's a little more challenging for me to do it with this big old plate. Clock abs. So I want you to take your weight, hold it up over your head, hold it in a plane parallel to your body. We are gonna go around the clock clockwise, and then around the clock counterclockwise. Now bring it down to chest height and give it a press. Bring it back up. You're going parallel to your body, just drawing a circle on the plane of your body, right? On your frontal plane here. You're gonna drop it down, press it out. Sorry, this keeps slipping in my hands. Another reason it's challenging, right? It challenges your grip strength. Here you go, around the clock once, around the clock the opposite direction. Time is moving backwards, which is always fun. Here we go, around once, around twice, and there's our bell. Keep this plate handy if this is what you're using. Otherwise, keep your weight handy because we're gonna use it again. All right, here we go. All right, 5 more seconds. We're gonna be bringing it straight down and back up again. Here we go. All right, starting from the bottom, bring it straight up overhead. Keep those abs nice and strong. Bring it back down halfway and rotate to the side. Our feet are a little wider than hip distance apart here, and our abs are on the entire time. Up, down, halfway, rotate to the other side. Here we go. Get it all the way up. Abby's on, halfway. Turn from the hips, rotate it over. Get those obliques again. Up and down, halfway. Turn the opposite direction. Good job, 5 seconds left. Good. We're gonna get down on the floor for the next move, so get ready for it. All right, here we go. We'll set this back here. Here we go, down on the floor. We're gonna do some bear crawl to plank jacks. We'll move this over here because it's kind of in my way right there. Hopefully, yeah, out of your shot. All right, ready? We're in our plank position. I want you to bring a knee into bear, the other knee into bear crawl. Bring it back out, jack, jack. All right, bear crawl in, one leg at a time, keeping those abs on, your butt low. Bring it back out, and if you can't do the jumping part of the jack, tap it out, tap it out. All right, in, out, jack, jack. In, out, and jack it out again. There we go. Good, keep that booty nice and low. It's gonna wanna pop up. Don't let it. Keep it low. Turn those glutes on, right? Squeeze those butt muscles. That will help to keep it nice and low. All right, one more move, and then we have hit the halfway point. All right, we're gonna keep ourselves in plank, and we're gonna do some hip rotations from this plank position. 3, 2, and 1. Let's actually get down on our forearms here, and I want you to rotate your hips over and bring them down low towards the ground. All right, we're catching our obliques, we're catching the entire abdominal complex here. All right, we're getting all the abs in this move because you're rotating the work around your ab muscles. Starting with obliques here, moving back to the front side, moving to the other side of obliques. We've also got our back side of our ab complex, right? Our lower back muscles here, our lumbar is working because we've got to hold ourselves up. Our glutes are on so that we can keep our bodies nice and flat. Good. And our shoulders are working, holding ourselves up. This is an awesome move. All right, we're at the halfway point, friends. If you only had 15 minutes, I bid you adieu. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Please take some time to stretch all the things that we just worked. People that are doing round 2 with me, I'm gonna give you a minute rest here before we go into our second round. But thanks for joining me. If you're peacing out, I hope to see you again soon. If you're sticking with me, we have about 30 seconds before we get this thing started again, all right? We're going right back to those in and out squats, top of the workout. Grab yourself some water. Make sure your gear is handy. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff back over here because I keep getting in my own way here. All right, got my 2 weights ready for my in and out squats. Last time on your in and out squats, if you were leading with your right leg, if your left leg was stationary, you were leading right. This time I want you to move the opposite leg. So last time I was turning my right leg out. This time I'm gonna turn my left leg. So I'm gonna put these over here. You've got 7 seconds and this round is gonna start, all right? How's that heart rate? All right, mine has come down a bit since we took that pause. Now we're gonna bring it back up. Here we go, ready? Squat it down, turn it out. Good, you should get the idea. You've done this before now. Keep that weight, the weight of your entire body, I mean, planted between the balls of your feet and your heels. And then press up and make sure that you're feeling it where you should be feeling it. All through those glutes and those hamstrings, in the inner thighs there. Put your mind to the muscle, right? Mind to muscle. Think about where it is you should be feeling this to make sure that you're doing it right. Good. Keep that chest nice and high and proud. Keep a neutral chin, neutral spine. There we go, we did it. All right, onwards to those leg extensions. Here we go. I'm gonna do both rounds of these without the balance trainer, or without my balance source, and see if I can avoid leaning over this time. All right, forwards, out with the ankle, 45 degrees backwards, leading with that heel. Glute is on my left leg here. You of course can do this without a resistance band. If you've never done this move before, I hope that you're doing it without a resistance band. Please do so. Make sure that your form is on point before you try adding extra resistance, right? I got my form on lock before I added ankle weights. Got my form on lock again, then I added resistance bands, all right? I went through a process to get here, and now I'm working on keeping my form solid through having a resistance band added to my routine. All right, sliding up on that leg. Here we go, other leg. We are knocking this out. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, and out, and back at an angle. Woo. Forward. Keep that glute in, keep those abs on, keep the body nice and tall. Try to avoid like leaning in a funky way. It puts unnecessary strain on your lower back. That's why those glutes have to be on and those abs have to be on. We're trying to protect from having unnecessary stress to our lumbar spine, which is where a lot of people find that they're having pain, and usually it stems from something else. It's usually not something wrong with your lower back. It's usually something funky that's happening somewhere else in your body that's just transferring up into that area. One of the things you can do is make sure you're properly formed, you're doing your workouts with proper form, properly forming your workouts. Can you tell I've been working all week and that this is Dunsky? All right, here we go. One leg squat with a bicep curl and a press. I am gonna get this over here for this because I feel like I can do it more accurately when I have a little bit of assistance. All right, down, curl it. I'm gonna try and do it without. Let's see if I can do it without the assistance here. Bring it down, ooh, keep it on, up. My balance is the issue there. You watch my knee curl in. I'm gonna try and keep my glutes activated strong here to avoid my knee collapsing in on me, because that is not what we want. All right, going back to having one hand on my balance trainer here, I keep calling it a balance trainer, my balance bar, to make sure that my form is not suffering, because I'm not gonna build up proper strength to do this move if I'm constantly doing it with poor form, right? Do it right. But I tell my students all the time, practice makes permanent. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So make sure you're practicing your reps correctly, or your body's gonna learn them the wrong way, and you're gonna develop muscle imbalances and pain. Good. Curl it up and press it up over your head, or over your, yeah, whatever, you got it. Remember, the leg is the primary mover in this exercise. So if you need to ditch something because this move is too much, ditch all the arm stuff and just do your legs. All right, just do a single leg squat. Do it without a weight. That's fine. You've got to start somewhere, right? We're all in different places in our journey. It took me a while to get here, but I'm still not to a place where I could do this without the balance source to help make sure that my form is correct on these single leg squats. It is something that I am working on, right? We're all working on something. All right, here we go. That was both legs, right? That was both legs, wasn't it? We are on to arms. It felt like I went too quickly. We shouldn't be on arms. Here we go. We're on deadlifts and rows. Hinging from your waist, keeping that back nice and flat, and those weights close to your body. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. 1, 2, and this time, we're gonna row it up for 2 and contract those back muscles right in between those shoulder blades. 1, keep those weights close and don't rest them on your thighs at the top. Keep them away from your body. All right, and row it up. Also, don't let those shoulders sink forwards like this. Keep your back and your shoulders pulled back. Keep your shoulders pulled back and those back muscles contracted. All right, and then if we really contract them, when we do this row here. Good. All right, and that move is done. We are flying through this workout. All right, jacks are next. Our weighted jacks, where we're gonna do our overhead motion and then come to the front. Excuse me. Here we go. Ready? And up and forwards. Up, bring it forwards. Good. Focus on your form over speed here. If you're doing this without weights, that's totally fine. Remember, we're focusing on our form. This is an arm move. Same deal as earlier with jacks. By the way, I think I forgot to say this. If jumping is not a thing, step it, right? Step it out. We're working our shoulders. Make sure we're keeping these shoulders pulled down and away from our ears. All right, here we go. Got it. Had to get my move back. I lost my coordination for a second. If you're doing the full jack here, keep those abs on, all right? Keep the abs on to support your lower back and to support your arms and your forearms. Woo! That was good. All right, we're to a lunge and curl. Sorry, lost my place. We're lunging it back. I'm starting with the weight and the moving leg on my right side. So my left side is staying planted. Curl it up, bring it up. I'm trying to go for not letting my toe touch the ground as it comes forward, keeping the weight and work on that left leg the entire time. Working on keeping the balance between the ball of my foot and the heel and driving up and feeling those glutes work on the way up. Speaking of muscles working, on this curl, concentrate on really squeezing that bicep because this is technically an arm set, right? So make sure that those biceps get the work that they so deserve, right? You want to take us to the gun show, you gotta work to get to the gun show, right? Here we go. Other arm. 8 seconds and we're in. 5, 4, I should probably stop for water, but I'm not gonna. I'll get it after this one. Here we go. Lunge it back, curl it up. Keeping your feet parallel to one another, not in a balance beam, right? It will help with balance. If you're noticing that I am tapping my toe here, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to balance. However, like many of you, I do have a weaker side. It is this one as far as balance goes. Now, if you've ever sustained an injury on a body part, especially on a foot, that area is going to be weaker. That side is going to be weaker than the other, just by the nature of the trauma. I have had surgery on that foot, hence why my balance tends to be a little less. I have to focus harder and work a lot harder to maintain balance on my right leg. Woo! All right, I'm gonna set those bad boys down, swap it over for a lighter weight. So we're into triceps. Sorry, I got an ice cube. All right, triceps and shoulders. Hinging at the waist, back is nice and straight. Arms are straight to begin with. Bring it back, use those shoulders. Now bring it up and do those triceps. I was about to say the wrong word. Shoulders and back, triceps. Good. Straight back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hinge at the elbows, extend it out. If the weight gets too much, lower it down, all right? Feel free. I'm trying to push through. It's getting real here, all right? You should be sweating by now. I sure am. All right, 3, 2, and there. Awesome job. We are on our abs, y'all. We are on our abs. Last 5 minutes of the workout. You guys are killing it today. All right, my heart rate's up at $160. Where are you? Here we go. My feet are turned out, and we're gonna do some standing oblique crunches. Hold it for a second at the top. Maintain that balance, right? Squeeze the glute. Try not to do what I just did and let that leg fall to the floor. Try and control it all the way down. Feet are not on my mat, that's not helping. There we go. It's like half off of the mat. My foot was struggling to find balance on 2 different surfaces. There we are, it's a little bit better. Should just move my mat, would be the smart thing to do. But we're mid-move here, so I'm just gonna push through. Suck it up, buttercup. Here we go. Keep those obliques firing. Feel that mind to muscle connection, right? Feeling those. Right side here, left side here, and on to our clock abs. My favorite move. Here we go. And it's my legitimate favorite move, not like that sarcastic, I love these, but I really hate them kind of thing. So what I say about burpees. All right, ready? Here we go. On, clockwise, counterclockwise. Feel the work rotate through your abs. Press it out. Get a little bit of chest action in there, because we didn't really hit the chest that much today, hardly at all. So we may as well get it in here. Whatever weight you're holding here is fine, whether it's a 5, a 10, I've got a 15. Whether you're holding a teddy bear or a pillow, I don't care, but I do want you holding something, all right? So if a weight is too much for this move, not to worry, grab a pillow and do this with a pillow, all right? I could just grab up, hold up, don't mind my butt being in the screen, right? Hold a pillow, bring it around, bring it around. You'll get the same range of motion doing that. You just won't have the weight to contend with. All right, here we go, ready? Starting with it down. Keep those abs on, keep those glutes on. Raise it up over your head, bring it down, up to your chest, and press it out. Good. Glutes are on, abs are on. Take the strain off your lower back, right? Bring it all the way up. Get your head through those arms. Bring it halfway and press. There you go. Good. Up and over. Keep it on, keep it on. You're almost there, you're almost there. 15 seconds. If you're anything like me, my shoulders, oh my goodness, they're feeling it right now. Because yes, we're sneaking in a little bit more arm action here on this work. Actually, this set and the last one. We're doing a lot of extra arms here. That's okay, all right? Love sneaking in extra stuff while we're working another part of the body. Here we go, where are we now? Oh, we're down to our bear crawls. All right, I also enjoyed this move. All right, keep yourself in your plank position here. Glutes are on, whole body is nice and tight here. Bring it into your bear crawl, knees are hovering off the ground. And then give me a couple of plank jacks there. Bear crawl in, out, plank jacks. Good. If you've got it and your form is on, you can go ahead and pick up your speed just a little bit, right, to keep the heart rate going. That'll help you burn a few more calories on the ab portion here, because abs do tend to not burn quite as many calories because they're not as cardio-centric. So if you build up some speed here, that will help to keep that heart rate up and burn some extra calories. All right, una más, friends. One more move here, and then you are done. Woo! All right, we're gonna plank it out on our elbows this time and get our hip rotations in. Here we go, join me. Flat body line, right? My feet are about hips distance apart, and rotate it. You'll feel this again through all the things. Get it down. If you want, see if you can even tap it on the ground, right? If you can get it all the way down there. I wasn't quite there on the first round. I don't think I was loose enough yet. Now I'm feeling it. Also, my elbows are sliding across my mat because my arms are sweating. Good. Keep those shoulders stacked over the top of your elbows. 10 seconds left. Here we go. Keep those obliques on. Abs are on. Glute is on. Both of the glutes, not just one of them. And boom, boom, whatever I'm trying to say. We're there. Tried to exhale and say boom, and it didn't work. All right, let's get a little bit of a stretch here, shall we? Do this for me. Lay straight down on your mat. All right, lay down on your mat. I'm gonna ditch my vest because I don't need it while I'm stretching. All right, you shush. All right, let's stretch out those abbies. We just worked those and they're feeling a little strange, a little tight. All right, I'm just gonna press myself up off the mat as far as you can comfortably. You might only be comfortable coming up into a little cobra here. I'm gonna come full, all the way up, stretch out the front here. Feels lovely. Start getting your breath under control. My heart rate's still up in the 140s. All right, now from here, bring it back, put your hips, your knees wide on your mat, and stretch down into a child's pose here. Hold this for a second, stretch as far forwards as you can. relaxing down. Feel this through your lats. Nicely done today, guys. You did a fabulous job. Now, while we're down here on the floor, looking at all the sweat that I'm leaving on my mat, we are gonna come into a move that we did at the beginning. All right, we came here at the beginning of the workout, we were stretching out the front of our leg. We're gonna do that again, all right? I'm gonna come through, lean in for a couple seconds, bring it back. Lean in. I'm actually gonna come up on my foot. Like I said before, I feel this more deeply when I stand up, and bring it back. You can do it from your knee if you prefer. You can also use a yoga block or a water bottle in front of you if you need to hold on to it. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more of these. I was not counting, I'm just trying to get approximately 10. All right, good. Switch legs, let's get the other side. All right, lean it in, here we go. If you've got a piece out here and you don't have time to stretch right now, please promise me, pinky promise, right now, that you will stretch out later. You will regret your life, your muscles will get tighter and tighter, and you're gonna end up with problems later on if you don't stretch after you work out. If you're staying to stretch, let's do this. It feels great. All right, now if you're still on the ground, stay on the ground. If you stood up, let's sit back down. I wanna get some hip stretches in from these outer parts of your hips and your glutes. Let's come down on the ground, which feels fantabulous. I'm gonna cross my right foot over my left foot here. I'm gonna reach through and around my left hamstring here, and I'm just gonna gently pull towards my body until I feel a stretch, and there it is. And I'm gonna hold it there, and I want you to focus on your breath. All right, focus on breathing in deep and exhaling. Breathe in and out. If you're feeling overheated, let's switch legs here. If you're feeling overheated, breathe in through your nose, all right? Breathe in through whichever you feel comfortable with on a normal day-to-day basis, right? But if you breathe in through your nose, it will help to cool your body down a little bit faster. Sometimes I try to breathe through my mouth and my nose because I feel like I can't get enough air in through my nose. So that's an option for you as well. Notice that I'm keeping this foot flexed and not pointed. It's putting more of a stretch where I need it to be by activating some of the antagonistic muscles to that hip flexor there. Good. All right, what do we need to do next? Let's do a little bit of those inner thighs here because we did work those. All right, so we're gonna do just a standard butterfly stretch here. You could also do like a deep squat and press your knees away from each other. Since we're already on the ground, we're just gonna do it this way. All right, so put your feet wherever you can comfortably, and I want you to fold yourself forward, keeping your back nice and straight, and come down as far as you can. This might be another place where either a water bottle or a weight or a yoga block might come in handy, somewhere to rest your head if you need an elevated surface. If you're feeling nice and flexible today and you want to try and bring it down a little further, go for it. Feel that stretch all the way through those hips and inner thighs here. Good. All right, I'm gonna stand it on up here and I'm gonna grab this, grab my challenger here to get my quads, because I want to focus on stretching my quads and not on my balance, right? So I'm going to squeeze my glutes, right? I'm on my right side here. I'm squeezing my right glute while I'm pulling my toe back, my ankle. I'm holding here from the ankle. Here we go, turn sideways here. Holding from right on the top of my foot, really. It's not really my ankle, but I'm squeezing my glute. Why am I doing that? Because it stretches the front of your leg better, all right? When I contract the opposing muscle, it puts a better stretch here in the front. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's flip sides. I am not stretching for nearly as long as I should be, nor are you, all right? So if you have the time, please go back through and do these stretches for a little bit longer. Ideally, you want to hold them for 30 seconds. I'm trying not to keep you here forever. All right, good. All right, that's some good leg motion here. I'm gonna cop a couple of arm scissors here, and I'm gonna catch this one, stretch out backside of my shoulder into my into my back a little bit. We did quite a bit of work back there today. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Cop a couple of arm scissors, because there's a C in that word, right? Arm scissors, catch the other arm, pull the shoulder down away from your ear to deepen that stretch and draw it back into your back, the back side of your shoulder blade there. Yes, yes. All right, excellent. If you feel like you need a little bit more of a stretch, I'll throw a couple at you. I'm not going to go through them right now. If you need to stretch those triceps at all, this is a good tricep stretch here, right? Also, if you want to stretch the front side of your shoulders, which I should suggest that you do. I don't have the right surface to do it on, but come up against a door frame, right? Plant this whole forearm up against a door frame and rotate your body until you feel a stretch here across the front. Catch both sides, stretch out the front of those shoulders. Guys, you did a fantastic job today. We are done with our workout. Warm up, workout, cool down. We've done all the things. Fantastic work. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to hit me up again on my social media channels, TMagFit on Instagram. There's a TMagFit page on Facebook. I encourage you to like it. I post workouts there. I occasionally go live from there as well. And let me know if you need help with any modifications, if you have any ideas for future workouts that you'd like to see. And thanks again for being here. Have a fabulous weekend. It's Labor Day here in the States this weekend. So I'm actually getting 4 days off this weekend, and I'm super excited to get outside in the beautiful weather. So have a fabulous weekend. Have a fabulous day wherever you happen to be. Peace out. See you soon.